But here we go. I really need one of those little countdown things for going live. The little intro screens. I had one of those many years ago when we were live streaming for our lives over here. I've been thinking about getting one. And what that allows you to do is like start the stream, get people into the stream before you start going in on whatever it is that you're going to be talking about. Forgive me. Yeah. Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome to After Prison Show Live Show. I've titled this thing Bedtime Tuck You In Tonight Stream. What the hell were you thinking, Joe? Literally all I could come up with for this, because this is not my normal time for doing the live stream. But I felt like shaking things up a bit here. So here we are. It may not be your bedtime, but it most certainly is mine. What I'm doing right here is, one, testing a new time to, do the live streams, but also trying to shake things up a bit here. And I want to explain that. I did the last live stream on Wednesday, which is at 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And I said that I was going to be live again today at 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Obviously, I wasn't, so this is my makeup for missing that time slot. But I did that live stream, and then we put the video up, and then I don't know. I feel like the live stream may have messed up the video. I feel like, I don't know. I'm just trying to shake things up. Hey, what's going on, man? Shout out to everybody up in here on your Friday evening. I hope that your week was great, and thank you for taking the time to rock with me. I literally have no idea what I'm still doing awake. Yo, Joe's old. I'm usually in the bed by now. Damn, we got 100 people up in here. Shout out to you guys for taking the time. Hey, what we got going on in this comment section? Arrow Vampire, shout out to you for being a channel member, and you're also the first one in here. Hillbilly RVer, what's going on? You're number 2 up in here. Cotton, what's going on? Dylan, what's going on? Big Steen, big shout out. Thank you for being up in here. Now, I question to myself, and Loretta Northcutt, hey, long time. Shout out to you. Thank you for being up in here. I question to myself, what am I doing this live stream? I literally just put the video up a little while ago featuring the David Lawrence interview, which is ruffling some feathers in the comment section, and rightfully so. I knew that video was going to have, two sides to it. People who are okay with it and people who are not. But shout out to David Lawrence. I think that he's a really awesome guy. And it was an awesome opportunity getting the opportunity to interview him. So yeah, man. Big Sting, shout out to you for being 3 months up in here. Ramen soups. I was going to title this live stream something totally different. And maybe we'll get into that. Shout out to the fact that in the background back here, maybe you guys can see, we've got a brand new chair sitting back here. So when we're doing the podcast, we have 2 chairs now. We got a nice brand new chair. Shout out to our new chair sponsor, as a matter of fact, eWin Racing. Not sure what kind of conflict that's going to play with Secret Labs, but I ought to do a comparison between the Secret Labs chair and the eWin Racing chair. They're both really awesome chairs. What do we got going on up in here? Mark Hobby, shout out to you, brother. Thank you for being up in here. Patriotic Red, what's going on? Happy Friday. Happy Friday to you as well. In my local area, there's a Pink Floyd cover band concert going on tonight. Yeah, so that's about all that's going on. Hey, Dad, what's going on? Would you shout out to you for becoming a channel member? Man, we're going to make this an awesome stream. I'm a little tired. I'm a little frayed at the edges. Today was a really busy day here on After Prison Show. I meant to film 2 videos, only got one of them filmed, but man, when I tell you that it was a really important day here, it really was. I got a chance to reconnect with somebody who I'm going to be sharing with you guys in an upcoming video. I'm not going to talk about who it is, but just know it's somebody who's been asked about. And while reconnecting with that person, we had a long conversation about a lot of things, and a lot of things were put into perspective for old Joe. They were. I would leave from reconnecting with that person, and ironically, we were supposed to film a reunion video today. We didn't even film the video. We spent the entire time just talking because there was so much to talk about, so much that has happened since the last time. We got big plans to be doing some big filming this upcoming week. I think that you guys are really going to get a kick out of that. But I would leave from there. I would end up getting up with Jellicoe and Rabbit. And basically, we filmed a TPAP, which is a therapeutic program awareness. What is it? I can't remember. It's this event that used to take place in the prison where you would circle up around a prisoner who had some negative behaviors and, address those negative behaviors. So when I got up with Rabbit and Jellicoe today, that's what we did kind of. Basically, it was, hey, talk that shit to Joe. Put Joe in his place. If there's things that we should put on the table from the past, and I don't mean to rip off old Band-Aids, but let's talk about how y'all felt when, situations went badly. Feel free to speak candidly, and candidly, hey, these dudes did speak. Joe was a little bit in his feelings in this video. Let me get up into this. Big Steam, special shout out to you, brother. Wake up, Joe. I'm trying, man. I just got back from dinner. I ate what the fuck did I eat for dinner? I ate a ham sandwich. A Philly steak and cheese is what I had for dinner. My son ate everything. And then, all the while I was thinking about this live stream that I missed earlier today. I know that this is probably going to affect the video that's up right this second, but I'm hoping to use this live stream for anybody who might not have gotten a notification about this video that I just put up featuring this ex-Army individual by the name of David Lawrence, who unalived a detained Taliban leader. If you haven't seen that video's up. You guys definitely should check that out. I would encourage you to check that out. Don't even worry about the live stream. Either one will be there by the time this is over with. But anyways, Tyler, what's going on with you? Hey, Joe, I've been a fan of APS since 2016. Very special shout out to you, Tyler. Thank you very much for the love right there. Yeah, man, 2016, 2017, that was the year for After Prison Show. I mean to tell y'all, or I mean what I say when I'm about to tell y'all. Today put a lot of things in perspective for old Joe. And I'm just going to be completely honest with you. I almost titled this thing, Change is Coming Down the Pike. But I didn't. I titled it, I'm going to tuck you into bed tonight. Hope it sounds okay. If you're laying in the bed right now, think of it like one of them late night R&B radio shows. I can't remember. The Love Below. That's what it was. We would be sitting in the jail cells or the prison cells and or on the bunks, laying down trying to go to bed. Dudes listen to the Love Below. Your girl could call in, give you a special shout out. There weren't nothing like being locked up and getting that special shout out. I ain't never get one. But anytime anybody did who was in the cell block, boy, hey, the whole cell block got like, yo, little Dukestan, hey, God bless her, God. Hey, she sent you a dedication. Ironically, it was an R. Kelly song. I don't know if there was any kind of symbolic, subliminal message right there. Hey, Big Steen, shout out to you, brother. You are awesome. You've been rocking with me for a long time. Forgive me, too. The ADD may be a little bad tonight. But I'll pick up and continue on with everything in this. Evan Almighty, what's going on with you? Michael Blade, Dab, shout out to you. Paradiddle, shout out to you. All of you are channel members of After Prison Show. It means a lot having the channel members of After Prison Show. James says, it's Danny, I bet. No, it definitely wasn't Danny. If it was Danny, I would have titled this live stream, I Found Danny. Spawn Killer says, how's Shiflet been? I ain't got no idea, but, throughout this whole reunion tour / apology tour, I would certainly like to find out. I hope that he's doing okay. Mr. Jenkins Novelty, shout out to you for becoming a member as well. You guys are awesome. Thank you all so much for the support. Big Steen W, Shady says. You're absolutely right. And again, Big Steen, shout out to you for that. ADD, Joe. What were we talking about again? Yeah, today put some things in perspective for me. And I was going to do a video about all of this, and it was going to be kind of boo-hoo. We were going to have the violin track playing. Matter of fact, this is the original After Prison Show computer. Do we have the violin track on here? It would make it all that much more real if I was doing this, sharing this with y'all, with the violin track playing. I don't know what I clicked on. What the hell is the name of that song? It was called, yes, I remember. Joe will never forget. Oh, God, it's not on here. Maybe it's under here. Oh, man, if I had the violin track playing for what I'm about to talk to y'all about, y'all would be in your feels too. And, you know, maybe I'm completely off base with what I'm getting ready to share with you, but I feel like I may be on to something with all of that. All right, I can't find the violin track. It's not on this computer. You know what? I do know where it's at. Oh, I can find it. We can play it because it's a free song on YouTube. That's right. Go to this. Sorry, folks. I'm trying to set the mood, the ambiance here for this conversation we're about to have. So we need to have a talk. Damn right we do. Search. Ironically, oh, what the fuck? It won't even pull up. There it is. Bingo, found it. Oh my God, they've got a version of this song that's 1 hour long. I found the violin track, folks, and it's free to play. There it is. We need to have a talk, y'all. I'll turn that down a little bit. That might be a little loud. Yes. Joe, what are you doing? We need to have a talk. So today, I got a chance to get up with an old After Prison Show guest. Huge shit on the way with that person. And then I got a chance to get up with Jellicoe and Rabbit after that. And we filmed this whole powwow of just hashing it out, all of the issues from the past. But the crazy thing is that when we did this video, Jellicoe and Rabbit and me, we began the video by talking about something totally different, and I'll share that with you. But today began with a bit of a revelation. It's not Connor, Freda. Yeah, so shit hit hard. It hit hard for me. I'm kind of laughing about it, but I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm in my mother effing feels behind this. I wake up this morning. I look at the video from yesterday. I believe that was Rabbit and Jellicoe playing the board game. Awesome video. A lot of awesome positive comments on that video. And the one comment that I wake up and I read this morning, and I've told like everybody about this comment because it hit so hard for me. And the comment said, look at Joe desperately trying to get the old gang back together. But sadly, After Prison Show has run its course. And that shit couldn't have hit me any harder. I wasn't mad when I read that comment. I understood. And I agreed with it. And I was like, damn. I got back to thinking, back to 2016, 2017, the best years here on After Prison Show, and how I, you know me with business, probably fucked that up. Probably should have collaborated, but God knows some of those people from back during that time, they've got some shit with them too at this point. Not going to throw any names out there, but ain't nobody perfect in this. And, you know, probably could have done things quite a bit differently, but I didn't. And, you know, is the violin track over? Because I'm nowhere even near done with this conversation. Another song's about to come on, and damn, that's it. That's the end of the violin track. All right, well, we're not going to play that again. I ain't going to bore you to death with that. But I'm serious in everything that I'm sharing with you. I woke up this morning. I read this comment. It stuck with me all day long. And then when I got up with the first person that I got up with this morning, like I said, we were supposed to film a reunion video. We wouldn't even end up doing that. We would end up just talking. I get up with Jellicoe and Rabbit. We do some filming. And when we began that video, I was making a joke saying that this is the Rabbit and Jellicoe podcast. So the thinking that I've come to today, Mark Hobby, very special shout out to you, brother. The thinking that I come to today is, has After Prison Show ran its course? I mean, look at all these other folks. Some people I've never even heard of. I'm being told about people today that I've never even heard of, and they are killing the game. And I've seen the likes of the Ian Blicks and the JD Delays and the Jumpsuit Pablo or Pablo Jumpsuit, like whatever his name is. Like, I've seen these relevant dudes who are killing it, but there's so many others that I've never even heard of. So I got to thinking to myself, I was like, well, maybe the problem isn't After Prison Show. It's like Diego and George Young sitting in that jail cell, that prison cell in that movie Blow, when Diego tells George, you had the wrong dream. And I mean what I say when I'm getting ready to tell you all this. I think that I've had the wrong dream. And the wrong dream is not After Prison Show. We need the violin track again because it's about to get real. The violin track, I mean, the wrong dream is me. And what I realized today was I said, oh, shit. Maybe it's not After Prison Show that's so bad. Maybe it's me. Now, like, I'm laughing about this, but on the inside, I'm destroyed. I'm distraught, whatever. You know, because when you do social media and you become like the face of whatever your thing is, After Prison Show, my thing, and me feeling like I was always the face of that in reality, and maybe it took all the way to today for me to realize maybe it's not me. So I got to thinking when I met with this first person today, I said, damn, man, this is the most successful person who's ever been on After Prison Show. Like, maybe I need to work really hard to help this person further what they got going on. And then I get up with Jellicoe and Rabbit, and we make this joke about the Rabbit and Jellicoe podcast. Man, fuck, we just need to do that shit. So I mean what I tell you when I say change is coming down the pike, and Joe's eyes was open today to the fact that I had the wrong dream. I ain't no Jack Dougherty. I ain't no Wes Watson. Like, I ain't no any number of these. I just literally threw out the first two names that came to mind for no rhyme or reason, but I'm not none of that. What I got here is called After Prison Show. And yeah, I've been the face of this thing for a long time. And I would talk to other people today as well, like Gay Dave. Had a conversation with him and I was like, yo, man, like I'm about to change the whole game up. Joe about to fall back. As I'm saying this, I'm almost like feeling like, oh shit, man. Like I don't really want to do that, but I feel like I should probably do that. Now, let me say this. Doing this live show here, kicking the bobo, like of course I'm still going to do that. And I actually really just, to be honest with you, I would really just rather live stream every single day. It's so much easier. And shit, we getting about the same amount of views doing the live stream as we are doing the videos. So in some regards, I'm like, damn, man, maybe everything we do should just be a live show. Like these interviews that I could have the opportunity to do, man, just do them live. But that puts a lot of pressure on everybody because one small mistake could cost you for the rest of your life. I was going to use an example. That example was going to be a horrible example, so I decided not to do that. But, you know, I think I'm going to be the producer for a lot of shit moving forward. Now, when I say this to you, I don't mean to say that you're not going to see me at all. But what if you didn't, though? What if you didn't? What if these videos just started popping up and it was like the Jellicoe and Rabbit podcast, which we are absolutely fucking doing next week? We're about to have like 3 different podcasts going on here on After Prison Show. Toilet Talk, another podcast, and then the Jellicoe and Rabbit show. But there's a lot more that I'm getting ready to do with After Prison Show starting next week. And with all of that, Joe about to take a major backseat. And I was thinking like maybe some of the content that I would share would be outside of the big production stuff that we're going to be doing. You know, maybe it's like some behind the scenes to that type. I don't know. Freda says it wouldn't be the same without you. I filmed a video on the way home today, literally talking about this. I was a little more sad by it because, of course, you know, when you do this, you always want to be the star. Nobody doing this is doing this to make somebody else more popular than them. You know, you want to be your own star in your own regard. I think star might be the wrong word to use. But, you know, you want to be popular and relevant. But the thing that I'm realizing today, and again, I'm not sharing this so that you feel sorry for me and you say, Joe, don't go nowhere. Like, this is a reality that I'm literally seriously getting ready to do. Joe, they tired of you. It's time to put somebody else in the captain's chair. I was talking with Jellicoe and Rabbit, and I told them today, I was like, you know, one of the ideas that I had was to just give After Prison Show away. And maybe I don't give it away entirely. Like, obviously, I need to keep this because this is my thing, but I want all of us to be able to eat from this some kind of a way. I said, you know, what if After Prison Show just came on with some new videos and all of a sudden it was like Jellicoe running the show? What's going on, everybody? Welcome to After Prison Show. What's up? Like, it would fuck everybody up. Hell, I would even do a video. You know, this is who's running the show for a little while. Put Rabbit in the driver's seat. Put Gay Dave in the driver's seat. Put any number of people in the driver's seat. Big Steen, shout out to you, brother. I'm going back through these comments right now. You play that violin again, I will cry. It's Friday night, man. We cannot be doing no crying tonight. Cyanide Cookies, what's going on, man? Long time. Welcome back. I'm doing this. My neighbor's got her dogs out. She probably hearing me screaming in the shed. This lady don't got no fucking idea what I'm doing out here. You know, all she sees is me going to the shed all day long, coming out sweating because the AC don't never keep up with me. All apologies. What's going on with you? Shout out to you for being a channel member. Thank you very much. You said, hell nah, you're not done. Look, this is just a candid conversation that I need to have. You know, there's a lot of comments that are resonating with me, and they're not like troll comments. They're not like people trying to be mean. They're literally leaving legitimate shit. I read a comment on today's video, the David Lawrence video. Big freaking video. Like, this video should do stupid numbers. Somebody left a comment on that video and said, damn, Joe, if you would have had this interview a couple of years ago when you were, you know, doing better with the views, this thing would have skyrocketed. And that shit is right. You know, the thing about it is this, and I share this with you. I'm not bitching, okay? I'm not like, damn, you know, we should be getting the views. I know I say a lot of times, name another prison YouTube channels doing something like this. You know, but that's just like my thing right there. Sometimes I think I'm smart, and sometimes I'm put in my place when I think that I'm smart. The ADD just hit me real hard. I lost my whole train of thought before that. But, yeah, like the David Lawrence video, you know, I want that to do well for that guy. Of course, you know, I'd like it to do well for After Prison Show too. But I go back to the video that we just did, Jacob Gentry. We did the 3-part series with him. Super powerful story. David Lawrence's story is super powerful as well. You know, I did the live stream on Wednesday talking about Dr. Disrespect and all that shit. They demonetized that live stream. I got copywritten for the live stream. So I had 2 strikes against me by the time I get done with the live stream. 5 o'clock, Jacob Gentry's part 3 comes out. That is the worst performing video in After Prison Show history. And I was so damn embarrassed by that. Not for all of you to see these views and see, oh shit, damn, After Prison Show ain't doing nothing. But I was embarrassed for the fact that this guy, Jacob Gentry, wanted to come on After Prison Show first and foremost. And man, I got him 5,000 views on the third part of the video. And I'm like, matter of fact, it wasn't even 5,000 views. It was like 4,000 something odd views by the next morning. Man, I didn't even want to get out to bed. I was like, God bless it, man. And again, I don't care about it. I mean, I do care about it from me, but man, I care about it for this man seeing this shit and being like, damn, what the fuck is this? But it is what it is. A lot of good opportunities have come from the Jacob Gentry story, and sharing that here. You know, he's getting ready to go do some videos with some other prison YouTubers, and rightfully so. Do what I didn't do and collaborate. But yeah. Whew, it is past my bedtime for sure. What we got going on up in here? Let me take a Big Steen, shout out to you. Your dog. My neighbor has a dog now. That's fucking crazy. Danny, shout out to you, man. Much love to you. We love you, man. No homo. I appreciate the love and support. I know you guys rock with me. You know, I was talking with everybody today in regards to the current state of After Prison Show, and can it be built back better? And, you know, another thing that I was thinking to myself was, you know, think about this. We're uploading these videos at 5 o'clock in the evening, my time. It's probably different where you are, depending on where you are. But there's a million other prison YouTube channels now, and I got to imagine some or quite a few of them have a similar upload schedule. So we're competing with people who are way more relevant than we are. We are fighting for our life over here. And that's just being real with you. I'm studying so much in relation to everything that we're doing. And a lot of what we're doing, I truly believe, is a way to get back. The golfing idea, I think that is absolutely gold. In that video, I made a comment. I said, you know, name another prison YouTube channel that's out here golfing and talking prison shit. Mark my words, there will be one. There will be one. Somebody left a comment on that and said, name another prison YouTube channel. Yeah, no one. And look why. Oh no, it's a genius idea. Can you imagine? You know, we put Rabbit and Jellicoe on the golf court, the golf course, and I'm just filming it like I have no part in this, okay? Because sometimes too many people is too many people. The last golf video we did, it was gold. But having 3 people in that video, it was too much. We needed a dedicated cameraman for that video. So if it was Dave and me playing golf and Tom was the cameraman, or if it was me and Tom, like any number of ways you do it. If we put Jellicoe and Rabbit on the golf course, neither one of these, nobody can golf. And that's also the beauty of it. It's not just so much, you know, let's go on the golf course, the most opposite thing that you can think of in relation to prison, and talk prison shit. But also watching these guys and gals, whoever it ends up being, trying to golf is going to be gold. Harry Poppins says, After Prison Show, paintball. It's something that we've thought about for sure. Michael says, without you, there is no prison genre on YouTube. That's not necessarily true. Obviously, I played my part in it to a large degree. In the video that I did talking about AI wrote a book for me about After Prison Show, I said that Fresh Out was the only other guy who was doing prison content prior to me. Somebody actually kind of put me in my place with that and said that there was Cali Muscle, who may have been before Fresh Out, or maybe he came from Fresh Out. I don't know the history there. I didn't know Callie. Like, the first person and the only person that I saw for a long time was Fresh Out. But shout out to you for giving me that boost of confidence. Colby says, yes, golf in prison jumpsuits. It's never going to happen. They wouldn't even let us through the door. But what if we tried it? What if we tried it? I think it could be something. The golfing idea is absolutely gold. 7-Eleven manager says, after prison show spelling, is that spelling bee? Some people on after prison, like, they ain't the smartest tool in the drawer. I'd be the first one. M. Rich says Sean Atwood. Sean Atwood was never before me. Yeah, definitely not. Putt golf, that's a little mundane. We want to do the extreme shit. The go-kart racing idea was an interesting one to go with, but you got to be able to do something and make it prison at the same time. Like, that's what I want to do. Some kind of way, we got to take the most opposite things and make them prison. What if we had like a knitting club? Or what if we were all dressed up like old ass people in an old folks home telling prison stories? The sharpest tool in the shed. Yes, Chris. I like to take that saying and just absolutely butcher it. That's kind of my thing. All right, man, I literally, that was literally it. I didn't tell you who I got up with today, and it was such a big deal, and I'm going to keep that a secret because it needs to be kept a secret right this second. Let me go through my phone because I got a bunch of notes in my phone. So I need to tell you something. Okay, my notes are not really important. The Pen Pal Club. Let's go look at some Pen Pal shit. I got, you know what? Hey, I tell you what we're going to do. We're going to trade out this chair for my brand new chair that I just got today. We got our first sponsorship deal in, I don't know, 3 years. It's with a new chair company called eWin Racing. I got to do like a video about this chair. I got to do like a TikTok. I don't even know how to make a fucking TikTok. But I want to compare that chair to my Secret Labs chair, who was a sponsor of After Prison Show, until we went and got locked up, basically, once we fell off. And look, when you're gone, you're forgotten. Secret Labs ain't fucking with us no more, but we got us a new prison pen pal / sponsorship. eWin, they ain't paying me for this. They just gave me a free chair out the deal. It's a nice chair. I want to compare that to this chair right here, because I haven't even had a chance to sit in this. Like, me and my son were putting this chair together. Let's see what it is. I was going to throw it, but I probably shouldn't do that. Oh, this ain't working. I ain't got a lot of room in here. Secret Labs, take a back seat for me. Oh, shit, this thing is low. Hold on, I'm really low right here. All right, I don't know if I built this correctly, and there was a lever that I didn't attach. My son was running around with it, and I'm pretty sure that lever is the height adjusting lever. I feel like I feel really. This ain't a good look right now. The chair's not lifting up. It's supposed to. The hell there's a lever on this side. What's this lever now? That ain't doing shit. What's this? Woo, shoot. Okay, we got the recline in this bitch. Joe about to go to sleep. Hold on, what am I looking like right here? Oh, this joint nice right here. Now look, boy, hey, they're gonna regret this immediately. So when I start talking, damn, this shit is low, man. I can't. The damn pillow done fell off. Oh, shit, and it's dirty, too. Damn, I got to keep this thing clean. I can't mess this chair up until we do this sponsorship video. I can't do a sponsorship video with the product all fucked up. We're going to get live right here. All right, so here's the funny thing about this. When I start looking at this company right here, it's called eWin Racing. This pillow goes on the headrest right here. See if y'all can see that. So there's the headrest area. It's a magnet freaking pillow. Secret Labs has a strap for theirs, but they got a magnet. Matter of fact, this thing's even got magnetic armrest, which I think is pretty cool. But here's the deal. In all the video, because they want you to make a little short video about it, and they'll use that to promote the video. So in all the videos that I see, people are taking this freaking headrest, which has a magnet in it, and they're throwing it at the chair, and it's sticking to the chair. Watch this. Watch this. That's the first time that damn thing stuck, because every other time that I did it, it didn't stick at all. Hey, yo, don't worry. Hey, just go ahead and lay back. See, that's what I'm talking. Like, what the fuck did? Okay, you can't throw it too hard, obviously. It's a nice chair, though. And shout out to them. I'm not going to sit here and, like, it's a really good chair. If you need a gaming chair, consider these folks right here. I'm honored to get this because now we've got 2 chairs, and when we do toilet talk, I just forgot to put a lever on this damn. I don't know what this lever does. There's a lever on this side. I got no freaking idea. It don't work. Oh boy, they're going to regret this shit big time, man. They sent me this damn thing all the way from California. But it's a super nice chair. The armrests go up on this money, go down. I can have one up and one down, so I could be sitting here like leaning over to the side, having a conversation. That's when you know the shit is deep. Hold on. What you about to talk about? Yeah, go ahead. Yeah, man. I got another little pillow down here on the bottom, too. I like the recline feature in this thing. Yeah, we get way back on this. Nice chair. That sponsorship, it's gone. What if I did the video and I'm like, yeah, check out the chair, and like the whole time the chair is just not working. It don't go 50 miles an hour behind the truck. It's a good chair. In comparison to the Secret Labs chair is good as well. I will not say anything bad about that chair. This chair is just as good. When I didn't have a chair sponsorship and I needed a chair, I bought a cheap chair from Amazon, and man, I'm going to tell you right now, that shit was like sitting on a prison bunk. This thing right here, it's super comfortable. It's built really good. Go buy one. Oh, boy. Hey, thank you guys for spending your Friday night with me. It lets me know that I'm loved. We are going to be doing a lot more live streams here on After Prison Show. Mark my words. Really want to be live streaming more. I think I'm pretty decent at it. I can keep it going. I want to go out in real life, IRL these streams, whether it's be the cooking videos or just whatever the hell we're doing, the golf course. You're going to hear me talk a lot about the golf course, and for good reason. I believe in that idea. And if we could live stream it, oh my God, that shit's going to be gold. Hey, Ryan Brown, I want to let you know that I missed this exact comment right here from the last live stream. A very special shout out to you. I read it after the live stream, and I was like, damn, I missed this shit. Joe, there was a guy you had on that wanted to rock with, that I wanted to rock with. He had the same birth defect, spina bifida. I don't recall his name. Didn't he beg for money on Cash App? Also tell Rabbit to hit me up, please. The guy that you're talking about right there is the fan that was in the wheelchair, and I can't remember his name. This was like 5 years ago. We only did one video, or maybe we did 2 videos with him. Yeah, he was a good dude. He was in a messed up situation. He wanted us to keep plugging his Cash App, and I wasn't okay with that, but he was a good dude, and I wanted to let you know that I missed that comment the last time, and I'm seeing it now. I think I just missed well, I didn't. It's right here. Susan, a very special shout-out to you. Thank you very much for that. Big Steen says, my brother-in-law is here. I'm happy to have something to do. Good for you, man. I ain't got a whole hell of a lot going on, man. I got a shitload of videos that I got to edit. And a part of me just says, fuck it, man. Let's just run these videos that we got and just start live streaming everything else. It almost is bringing me back to like the adpocalypse. And I'm not talking money-wise, but back then it was money-wise that we had to do this. The funny damn thing about my YouTube career was that when I first became successful on YouTube back in 2016, the very first paycheck that I got from YouTube, it was a good paycheck. It was double the amount of money I was bringing in from my concrete porn job. Pouring. And then the very next month, the adpocalypse took place. And then we started live streaming because we were like, oh shit, what we about to do? So we started live streaming. It kind of brings me back to that time here now, but it's not, it's for a totally different reason. The reason I'm live streaming more now is because I feel like this is where my notifications are going out at. I truly feel like maybe we've fallen out of YouTube grace. I don't know how everything's working. If you're not as relevant, maybe they don't push your notifications as much. Who the hell knows? Or maybe that's just Joe being hopeful, and nobody really has shit, I should have done it from right here. There we go. And nobody really has notifications turned on for After Prison Show anymore. Shit. I didn't even have the headphones on. I just trusted my gut and knew that that violin track was playing. So real quick, let's talk about the last live stream I did. I did this on Wednesday at 1 p.m. It was funny because I got done with the live stream. It was demonetized. I was like, okay, whatever. We were talking about the Dr. Disrespect situation. But then it had a +1 next to it, right? It said like restrictions +1. And I was like, what the hell is, I've like never seen this. Man, that live stream got, the bung for real. It got demonetized because of what we were talking about in relation to Dr. Disrespect. And then it got copywritten because we were reacting to videos, and one of these bum-ass videos that we were looking at about some ramen noodles with some maggots on it underneath the microscope had some bum-ass music playing on it. I was like, man, you son of a... Couldn't win. Mike says, was Danny shot and killed? That is a horrible thing to say. I do not know. If you've got better information than me, please share it. But no, I have not heard anything in relation to that at all. Big Steen says, Colin has a point, Joe, looking like a little kid in that chair. I would lower the camera, but it's just too much. It's too much work right this second. I'm trying to find a hole in this thing. Obviously Joe didn't read the instructions when it came to building this, but there's a lever on this side that's literally not doing shit. What is it? Come on, man. It's got to do something. It's loose. All right. Let's see if we can MacGyver figure this shit out while we're doing the live stream. This lever right here locks the recline, so now I can't recline. And this lever over here has got to be the raise the freaking seat up. I'm going to break this thing before I do the damn video, and that's not going to be good. Y'all, what are we talking about Danny, man? 44 under. What you talking about? You need to take risk again. Working with Danny was risky AF, and it paid off. What you mean take risk again? You don't think I'm taking risk? I've risked it all out here this time. Tell me what more risks I can take, and I will do it. We're going to start an After Prison Show OnlyFans. That's in the works right now. I'm about to give over the channel to anybody who we can get to sit in the seat and carry the damn thing on. We will take some risks. What do you want me to do? Go get locked up again? And I'm saying that not being a smart ass. I've literally thought about that. I'm like, you know what? Fuck it, man. Look at Jay Williams. Jay Williams went and got locked back up again. That shit is gonna. All that man did was build up his stock price. And what's the other guy's name? Pablo Jumpsuit Pablo, whatever his name is. I think he got locked up again, or he was facing getting locked up again. I mean, maybe that's the risky thing we need to do right there. I thought it was going to happen today. I thought about it. I was driving. There were a lot of police out today. I saw this cop. As soon as I went past him, he started turning around to come after me. And I thought to myself, I was like, we probably ought to take a risk right here. And if I take the risk, maybe I just go live in the midst of it. Fuck it, man. Let's go ahead and get in a high-speed chase. It ain't nothing but an eluding charge. I'm not even on probation anymore. We'll have somebody else go get maced and tased to get the lawyer. Joe gets locked up for a little, and I come home. I do like 1 or 2 days, and I come home with like a year's worth of prison stories. I write down everything. Jersey, what's going on? Long time. Shout out to you for being up in here. It feels like we're getting the old gang back together. Anchors away, junk removal. Yo, APS is coming back better than ever. Risk it for the biscuit. Fuck yes. Matt, shout out to you, man. I read a Facebook post. You just cannot catch a break, man. And I'm sorry to hear about that. Sounds like you got rear-ended today. Jesus, man, I'm sorry to hear about that. I still got the video. I got the video loaded up in the timeline right now. It might be the next video that I go with, where I went and got up with Tom and Matt. Prior to Tom going AWOL, if you've made it this far in this live stream, for good reason. Yeah, man, Tom went AWOL for a couple of days, and I wasn't feeling that shit at all. Allegedly, he got wrapped up with some woman, and you know how Tom is, man. Tom's the biggest, great guy, man. I love him to death. But, man, let a woman get involved in this situation. And see, that's I told him when I talked to him about this. He was like, yeah, man, I've been with this girl for like 2 days. I just been hanging out with her. I'm like, Tom, what are you doing? Like, we ain't got no time for this, man. It's money over bitches, man. We're like, we got to get this shit right, man. We got to get life right. And no disrespect to any women. I was just using that as an analogy. Here's a guy who's fresh out of addiction. Women have been your downfall. You're going down a slippery slope. I talked to this dude in a way that a person, I care about Tom and I want to see him on the right track. But I was a little aggravated about that. But he's doing good, and I just ain't had a chance to see him. I thought he was working. Turns out he's been hanging out with some girl, man. Hanging out with some damn girl, man. He just put a video up today. If y'all haven't seen that, go check that thing out. And let Tom know, man, get your priorities, man. Work first. Like Jack Nicholson said, man. All work and no play makes Jack a dull boy. You better be dull, man. It's a world to be dull in, because there's a lot of things that could get in the way of you, man. Ryan Brown, very special shout out to you again, man. Thanks, Joe. I sent a super chat too fast. I have spina bifida. Sorry if I'm mispronouncing that as well. And I meant to say, tell Rabbit hello for me the next time you see him. I know he doesn't have social media. Rabbit's not doing social media at all. Rabbit is doing awesome. Just saw him today as well as Jellicoe. I'll make sure that I tell him that you said what's up, man. And you're going to be seeing a lot more of Rabbit upcoming, because, again, this upcoming week, we're going to be doing the Rabbit and Jellicoe podcast. No real rhyme or reason behind this thing. Just put these two in a podcast-style setting and see what they can do. I'm not even going to give them any topics like, hey, man, y'all just do you. Just cut up for an hour. I think that would be bifida. Thank you, Harry Poppins, because Joe is not good with it, man. Donnie asked, how's Lucky doing? I don't know. I wish I knew, and I'm going to be honest with you, yesterday and today, because I had some time both of those 2 days, I went by and tried to find Lucky. I did. Yesterday, when I went by there, I saw Kurt. Matter of fact, as I was pulling around in the parking lot, Kurt was walking right in front of my truck, and he didn't even want to look at me. And I know that he saw me, and he had a bit of a, I could have been reading this situation wrong, but I'm just going to tell you what it looked like to me. He looked disgusted, seeing me out of the corner of his eye coming through the parking lot, knowing full good and well the only reason I would be there is to be looking for Lucky. And I thought about asking him where Lucky was, but I didn't, because he did look a little disgusted seeing me. And for, like, why would you be disgusted seeing me? Like, oh, God, here comes this guy thinking he's going to save the day again, which is not what I'm thinking at all. I genuinely like Lucky. It's unfortunate the situation that he's in, but there have been a lot of people asking about him, and it made me genuinely curious. Well, fuck it, man. Maybe I ought to go try to do an update. I mentioned it on maybe it was the last live stream that I did. I said I was riding down the parallel road. There's a road that rides right in front of the intersection where Lucky normally sits at, and there's a back road that rides parallel from the opposite end. And I mentioned that I rode past that road, a few days from whenever that live stream was that I was talking about it. And I said I thought I saw Lucky. There was somebody sitting down there, but I can't be for certain that it was him, because it could have been Kurt, because Kurt hangs out there too. So today I go out there, and I see all the shit out there like somebody's been sitting out there. For all I know, it's been Kurt. I don't know where Lucky is. And now I'm really curious where he is. But when I didn't see him today, I was like, well, fuck. I mean, I got his phone number. I could call him. So I didn't do it today because I had too much. I didn't do it today. I won't even make any excuse. I just didn't do it today. But maybe this upcoming week I'll make it a thing to go try to find him. Yeah. Danny says, Joe already said Cody isn't happening. Cody is not happening. There's a couple of updates that just aren't going to happen. It's just because I can't make them happen. Cody is unfortunately one of them. He has moved on in life. He's doing good. There's no drama between him and I, but he is in a different place in life now where this isn't something that he wants to do again, and I respect it. Somebody said call him now. Reese said call him now. Nah, man. It's 9:30 at night. There ain't no telling what that man's getting into right now. And, nah, man. Not everything's for live. Oh, this tastes old. Sean says he pawned it. I'm pretty sure he pawned it. If you're talking about the GoPro, no, I never gave him the GoPro back. I've got the GoPro, so there's that. Michael said, how about a Joker update? So I mentioned Joker like maybe a year ago. I did a video about Joker. Crazy situation in relation to him. When I did that update video, he was locked up on some bad type of charges. Don't know nothing else about him. Somebody did reach out to me, though, and I can't remember who it was, or maybe I met somebody who told me that they knew him personally and he used to live with them. I can't remember where I got that information from. I'd love to find Joker and hit him with the whole Vitaly situation, given the nature of the charges that he was locked up for. Ryan, what's going on with you again, man? You said, is Joker still trying to tell anyone who will listen what a mad dog killer he is? On a serious note, update on Corso. There is a person who I can get in contact with who is, I think, a pen pal of Corso's. So I will try to bring you guys an update on Corso. Corso's doing an ass load of time in the feds. He was a part of After Prison Show for a very short period of time. I'd be interested to know how he's doing. Man, we making this joint work right now, man. It's 9:24. I know my wife is mad as a bitch at me right now. I didn't even tell her I was going live tonight. I know my son ain't going to sleep. He's almost 2 now. He's 18 months. And I know he's probably giving her hell up there. I just literally came out here and started doing the live stream. All right, real quick, switch gears a little bit. Try to have a little fun with this thing. Shout out to you guys for spending your Friday evening with me. I'm in the wrong thing. I need to pull up the chat. Let me do that real quick. And also, I can't plug enough. If you guys haven't seen part 3 of the Jacob Gentry story, that is available on After Prison Show now. And also, the David Lawrence interview, that video has been getting about a mix, like a 50-50 mix, maybe a 70-30 mix. People rocking with it versus people saying that they're not rocking with it. Come on now. I got the chat. Ty's World says, how's it going? Joe, I'm doing pretty well, man. How are you doing? Thank you for being up in here. All right. Joe's eyes. Let's Art Live says, when I was drinking, I always went out and got wasted on Friday. That's usually how that works. I can relate to that. I've done that plenty of times myself. All right. Let's go to the Pen Pal Facebook page and see what's going on here. I know I've saved some. This Facebook page is absolutely gold. I love this. Matter of fact, God bless it. Did I save it? Oh my God, did I save it? I ran across a post just the other day. Oh man, tell me I saved this, because y'all would love this one. What am I? What is? All right, something ain't right here, man. Something, there it is. I don't know why the hell it wasn't showing up over there. I couldn't see what I had saved. Facebook's always changing shit. Oh, I didn't save it. Somebody in this Dating a Prisoner Facebook group that I'm a part of, it's called Are We Dating the Same Prisoner? It's fucking insane. These women always are posting their prisoner. Hey, are you talking to SW in whatever prison? Crazy shit right there. Bill from next door, what's going on with you? I was wondering if you were my next door neighbor. Shout out to you, brother. Thank you very much for that. We're getting ready to read some posts from a Facebook group that I'm a part of called Are We Dating the Same Prisoner? I love this Facebook group. I didn't save the post that I was looking for, but it said something along the lines of when, God damn it, what did it say? It said something about Jodie. It said my Jodie is going to have to hit the road when whoever comes home. And man, this shit had a lot of responses to it, with a lot of women saying, yo, girl, I can relate, yada, yada. And I was like, holy shit. Jodie is for real. And the women out here in the real world know who Jodie is too, and they laughing about this shit, man. Jodie, when I was locked up, was the freaking boogeyman underneath of your bunk if you had a girlfriend or a wife or a fiance. Yo, these women is laughing about Jodie. Yo, Jodie gonna have to hit the bricks when my man come home. Yeah, girl. Oh, man, what the... All right, here we go. We got an anonymous member right here. It says, my BD, I'm guessing that means your baby daddy, keeps asking me for money because his cellie gets in trouble and he has to pay part of it. What the fuck? This dude telling, hey, yeah, girl, hey, you send that. Oh, you didn't? Man, listen to me, man. My dumbass cellie keep doing shit and getting us in trouble, and I got to pay for half of it. My BD keeps asking me for money because his cellie gets in trouble and he has to pay part of it? What, you getting a speeding ticket in there? Is it really a thing? Like, why would he have to pay if he didn't do anything? I think it's BS. 50 comments on this post. These women go to bat for each other, too. They ain't going to just let no dude just run some shit on them. Does his charges have anything to do with a child? What the... I guess they're like, yo, your man's getting extorted in there. But yeah, drugs or owes somebody. There's 10 likes on that. No, absolutely not. 100. So he doesn't have to pay what his celly owes, correct? Oh, shit. They both getting extorted. Comments all over the place on this one. Yep, I bet he's the tune crap and hooked and don't want to. He's on the tune crap and hooked and don't want to tell you. Oh, yeah, he's getting high possibly. They are doing drugs together. So his celly asking him to pay half. Just hit me up. I just got out. LOL. What the And that's the other thing about this group. This group is about women who are concerned if they're dating the same prisoner. But you got these dudes caught up in this thirst trap as well. You know, this woman was asking a legitimate question. My man keeps asking me to send money because his celly keeps getting in trouble and he has to pay half. And you got some jackass in here talking about, yo, just hit me up, shorty. I just got out. LOL. With a little emoji with the hand up. Yeah, man. Oh, and dude looks like one of those people who's going to call you about your car's extended warranty. So that's kind of crazy. He's probably not even a real profile. All right, what else we got? I spend $25 to $50 a day on my inmates' weed. Ugh. Am I the only one? Hey, Koala, shout out to you. Thank you very much right there. So you're telling me there are women that feed their inmates addiction. Oh, my God, I can't. Like, why? Them being there is supposed to help them change and learn from their mistakes, including addiction. I could never. Man, I wish I could find that Jodie one. That Jodie one was good. Oh, my God, we got a good one right here. Oh, this will keep us busy for a while. Shout out to everybody up in here. Carl says, Jen, he's sadly no longer with us. Are you talking about me or are you talking about somebody else? Oh, Jesus Christ. Jen says, anyone know what Danny is up to? Jen, don't go for that. It's the craziest thing, man. People always be wishing death on people. If you got some proof that Danny is no longer with us, email me and let me know, but I have heard nothing about that. All right, this person in this group says, since we are all in here pretty much because we have a loved one locked up, let's get to know each other. How did you and your significant other meet? I'll start with mine. Boring. I'm not even going to read that. Oh, yeah, that was boring. I had a random message in my inbox on Messenger, which I ignored for a while, LOL. Then I took a risk to answer. That was 2 years ago. We were in different countries. I'm in Germany. He's in Georgia. How the hell did you get a random message in your inbox? Yo, this dude got an email list in prison. On the GTL pen pal page. That's how somebody else said that they met their prisoner. Oh, girl, our story is horrible. Him and I are not proud. We met through my ex-husband. Oh, shit. We got super close, friendship-wise. And then we found out how much we needed each other in our life. He's my best friend. And that's until the end. Even if he moves on, which won't happen, she says. That man is locked in for life. Now, I don't know if you mean that literally, if he's doing a life sentence or if he's locked in for life with you. But I'm, Joe's a little dyslexic, so let me understand this. Our story is horrible. him and I are not proud. We met through my ex-husband. So the dude that you're with right now was a friend of your ex-husband's? Was it a cellmate? Was your ex-husband locked up as well? Because that shit happens all the time. I've seen dudes let another prisoner talk to their girlfriend while they're locked up. Yeah, hey, my girl gonna give you a three-way. You know, if you need to call somebody, you know, just talk to her, tell her what number it is. She's gonna dial that number for you, whatever. They get on the phone, they just start talking. Yo, I've seen relationships come from that shit numerous times. I'll read a couple more of these. My current boyfriend was in prison with my ex-husband. They were friends when they were locked up together. I ain't even gonna lie about it. LOL. I literally just said that exact same thing. My current boyfriend was in prison with my ex-husband and they were friends when they were locked up together. He would probably letting dude talk to her for the three-way calls. All right. Enough of all of that. Let me get off of that because, you know, Joe be getting a little sidetracked. Life After Sirens. That's an interesting username right there. That just popped up to me right there. I'm a paramedic, 14 years, that got locked up on some trumped up charges. I got treated like a king in jail. Okay. Shout out to you, man. That's wild. Hell yeah. Contractor, what's going on with you, man? Mr. Stone says Shannon RIP. Again with the RIP. Nobody has died here. Oh, man. You know what I was going to do a video on? And this was going to be probably boring as fuck. But just hear me out on this. I might even do this live. It would be better if I did it live. I'm not going to do it on this live stream, but I'm getting close to the end of this. But hear me out. When I was in the jail, you know, back when I was serving time, man, shit was different, man. Like, it was just different. Nowadays, man, they seem a lot more lax. But, you know, whatever, man. Everybody got to do time, and however you got to do time, you got to do your time like. But when I was in the jail, there was one thing that was more lax then that is not now. And that was the way that the phone worked. You see, nowadays with the phone, you got to have a call list and you got to have your numbers approved. But back during my time, or at least at this particular jail I was at, you did not have to do that. You just had to put in your inmate number and then dial your phone call. And then, you know, they had to either have money on their phone or press 0 to accept the collect call. But there was something that we used to do in there, and I did it. I'm not too proud to admit this, or not to, I can admit that I was doing this. Because if you ain't got nobody, you got to do this. This is a means of survival. We would go fishing. And basically what you do when you go fishing is if the phones are not tied up, and sometimes they weren't, you would get on the phone and just start putting your inmate number and just dialing random numbers. Like, just, matter of fact, we got the phone right. I should have been using that. I thought about doing a video, literally the entire video, the entire live stream, where I'm just dialing random numbers on my phone. We've got some kind of stock prepaid phone call shit that we can play anytime somebody answers, and then trying to talk to them like I'm in jail, try to get them to engage in a conversation and see if I can get either a visit or a pen pal out of it. I am banned from doing random stranger visits. But what if we could go fishing on a live stream or in a video? It would be better doing it on the live stream. That way you guys could be commenting things that I could be saying. And I'm just calling random numbers. Hello, you've got a collect call from Lil Dukestain. You know, whatever. We would try to do it serious, though. Hey, look. Whatever you do, don't hang up. Just hear me out. I'm not here to try to sell you any bullshit whatsoever. But I'm locked up, and you don't know. Look, I know you're about to hang. Don't you hang that phone up. I'm dying in here. What if we could make this shit happen? I get a pen pal from some random fucking phone call. Because back in my day, when you had to walk 10 miles uphill in the fucking snow and the hail, man, this shit ain't like the time that these dudes now was doing. Shit was different. You could you could call random people, right? Can you imagine, like, I am married. My kids are in the, look, listen, I'm not trying to hear none of that shit. I'm just trying to know, is you going to write me? Where are you locked up at? Shit, I'll just name anywhere. I'm in freaking, So what we would do, like how far could we push that if we got the pen pal out of the deal, right? It could be a dude. Hey, look, man, I mean, listen, just don't show up like Punk Tattoo Guy did that one time wearing that tight-ass T-shirt. Sir, you're talking to a man. I don't give a fuck about that. Man, I need some human interaction in here, man. I'm locked up. I'm about to do this shit, and none of y'all other prison YouTubers take this idea, man. Calling random numbers trying to get a pen pal. And then what if we did get a pen pal and we met up with them? We had them meet us at the jail like they was going to come visit us, and we met them at the jail and we did something nice for them, right? You know, we wouldn't. Hey, listen. I just want to let you know that I recorded everything without your consent. I put it all over YouTube. And now we're recording you right now. But I want to do something nice for you. Here's a $100 Amazon gift card. Some shit like that, Make it. Thank you for being a good person. You took a chance on me when I didn't have nobody except 300 people watching me on a live stream. Talking to you. Oh, shit. 420, what's going on with you? Hell yeah, it's Joe Pumped. You better bet it, man. Sometimes I get a little carried away. Ryan, what's going on with you again? I love the video. Loved your video of what life is like in prison for guys in wheelchairs. I have some friends who did 6 years state time. Same friend who talked me out of committing assault. I'm not built like that. Well, good thing that they talked you out of assault. And shout out to you, man. Life in prison for a dude in a wheelchair is, tough. I've seen a dude in a wheelchair do pull-ups, though. That was the most crazy shit that I ever saw. This dude's legs look like freaking, man, I'm not going to make no comparisons, but dude's legs was just obviously not right. He was in a wheelchair. This dude was getting himself up out of the wheelchair, because his upper body strength obviously is going to be, super strong from being in a wheelchair. But, man, I was blown away watching this dude do pull-ups while I was locked up. I was like, man, what the God? That's just. I've also seen a dude get his ass kicked in a wheelchair, too. So, I mean, prison is a non-discriminatory place to be when it comes to the violence. Spawn Killer, what happened to Dave with the dreads? Unfortunately, all jokes aside, Dave with the dreads did pass away. I don't know anything in relation to it. I know that it wasn't a drug overdose. It was something else. And, yeah, man, unfortunately, and that was one of Jellicoe's really close friends. And he did, in fact, pass away. James said, did you ever pee your pants in jail? I did not ever pee my pants, but I shit myself. It happened, man. I mean, I got locked in the visitation room. My visit was over. I was waiting for a guard to come back to get me. The entire time that I was in the visit, I had to shit. It was a really uncomfortable situation. Can you imagine trying to talk to a girl during visit? Like, this is a pen pal. This is somebody that I'm trying to build a connection with because I need this bridge to the outside world. I'm trying to be Rico Suave in here, and the whole time I'm about to shit my pants. What she didn't know, the visit went good, but what she didn't know was after she left, I was waiting for a guard to come back to get me, and I shit my pants. Like, I was walking down the hall, pants shitty, got back to the cell block, shit was a mess, man. Then I called her later that day, and, you know, she was like, man, the visit went really well, and the only thing that I'm thinking about is I shit my pants. Oh, God. Yeah, man, you're a towel. Sup with your girl. Sup with your girl. Yeah. Oh, sup with you, girl. Yeah. Yeah. It happens, man. You know, you can't. Listen, this is prison YouTube, for God's sakes, man. It is no holds bars in here anymore. And, man, you got to put it all on the line, man. And it's just like what you got to do while you're serving time. I literally got the bubble guts right now. No bullshit. What if I shit my pants on this live stream? Name another prison. You know what? I just did it. Oh, man. When I'm gone, boy, hey, it ain't going to be. Let me stop. I ain't nothing. Tammy, shout out to you. Thank you very much for that. That was very generous of you. Ryan, are you going to send that? Yeah, man. I'm going to do just that, though. We're going to do maybe the next live stream. I'm going to start just calling random numbers. Now, of course, Joe's got the anxiety. Joe, it takes a little while for me to get warmed up with ideas like that. But can you imagine if we're calling just random people and I get comfortable with that shit? Man, I'll start calling Domino's and trying to get a pen pal out of that. Hello, thank you for calling Domino's. Go ahead with your order. Hey, yo, damn, dude. What you look like? What are you wearing right now? What the excuse me, sir. What are you calling about? I'm just asking what you're wearing right now. I'm locked up, you see. Woo. Folks, I'm going to go ahead and wrap this damn thing up. It's way past my bedtime. And y'all think of some places that I could call. AutoZone? Hey, y'all got that battery, and what are you wearing right now? Battery for what? And what the fuck did you just say to me? I said, what are you wearing right now? Big Green says I'm driving for Domino's right now. Nostalgic says, whoa, you're still around. We are, man. And again, that was why I did this live stream right here, so that you could know that I'm still around. Hooters doesn't even exist no more. They all went out of business. Wendy's, Taco Bell. Oh, my God. You're giving me Planned Parenthood? You guys are fucking horrible. Yeah, but again, somebody said you're still around. I am still around. And a part of doing this live stream was to just shake it up a little bit here. We've been doing the live show Monday, Wednesday, and Friday over here. And we got a boatload of really good videos that you should definitely check out. I usually wouldn't ask you to do this, but, you know, I'm going to ask anyways. Would you do me a favor and unsubscribe from every other prison YouTube channel that you're watching right now? And only tune in to After Prison Show. I mean that from the bottom of my freaking heart. Hey, if you enjoyed the video, go ahead and like, comment, subscribe, and unsubscribe from them other guys. Hey, man, it's a dogfight out here. Literally. You got to do what you got to do. Call Walmart. That would be good. We should call a jail. Oh, my God, what if we called a jail and acted like we were a prisoner in the jail and we were trying to get a pen pal? Hey, is this Mrs. Whoever? Yeah, you just came through and you did your rounds. Oh, my God, what if we could do a prank on a guard? Hey, is this Miss Stevenson? Working B shift? Hey, girl, I just want you to know that you were seen. I saw you when you came through doing your rounds. Yeah. Oh, who am I? Oh, my God, man. The sky is the limit in regards to where we could take this shit. We could call the police. 911. Hey, girl. Listen, don't hang up the phone. Whatever you do, don't hang up the phone. This is super important. That's why I called you 911. I'm looking for a connection. Call a bondsman. Man, we gotta go hard in the paint. Just calling random numbers would be interesting. Look, don't hang up. But who am I talking to? Bob? Hey, Bob. I'm Joe. And you don't know me from a hole in the ground, but I'm currently locked up right now. What am I locked up for? Oh my God, we just tell them some off the wall shit. And then y'all could just tell me what to say. This shit could be like Impractical Jokers. We could do it live. You guys give me the script. I'm just the mule. I'm just the messenger. Oh, Whole Foods. That's called Indian Creek. That would be good. You may remember me. I was there for a while. I actually heard that I'm quite infamous at that prison, which called a strip club. Like I said, man, tax evasion and reckless eyeballing. Man, I ain't heard reckless eyeballing in a while. Touch him 2 times, Tommy telemarketing. Yo, it's funny that you mentioned that. It's fine. I can't even share it with you. Damn it, it's funny that you mentioned that. I ran across a throwback video. It was a promo video that I put together featuring Touch Him 2 Times Tommy and Mr. No Grippers. And Touch Him 2 Times was literally running. I mean, he was literally he wasn't a telemarketer. He was working for AT&T. And he was calling. I would play it for you, but unfortunately there's some music on it that I can't use. But, yeah. Siamese Cat says, have ChatGPT write your script. I don't know how I'm feeling about all of that, but maybe. Dib says, pitch your merch, Joe. We do have new merch. I haven't even told anybody about it. We've got the jail shirt, Just Ask Me, I'll Lie. And then we've got the FOFA, Find Out If You Fuck Around. We ought to do a Hawk Tui. Heard that's pretty popular right now. We do have new merch, though. Brett says, do another rap video. We should definitely do that. Folks, I got to get ready to wrap this damn thing up, man. It is way past my bedtime. I titled this thing, the After Prison Show Live Show, Bedtime Tuck You In Tonight stream. Thank you if you took the time to check this thing out. It means the world. All the channel members that we have here, all the love and support that we receive on this stream, on the channel. Hey, we might be down, but we ain't out. And I promise you, one way or another, hopefully we will figure this thing out and maybe we will be relevant again. But regardless, we work hard and hold on to that hope. So you guys have a great weekend. Maybe I'll go live again this weekend. I don't know. But if you don't see me, there's going to be videos. And check out the David Lawrence interview. That video is up on After Prison Show right now if you guys haven't had a chance to see it. And I will look forward to sharing more with you guys just as soon as I possibly can. Thank you for taking the time to be here and spend some time with me. Have a great one. And until next time, enjoy life, the free world. Never take a moment for granted and make the most of every day. Peace!